Today we're looking at the BCA Bird Creek's Arsenal BC-101, which is the Glock 17 clone model of the Glock, and it just came out with the compact version as well. And these are very affordable handguns nowadays. Everybody's coming out with their own clone version, but these are very reasonable price and have a lot of options and colors available as far as the barrel goes. As you can see, this one here is going to be the Glock 17 model with the rose gold titanium threaded barrel here. You can get it non-threaded, standard colors and everything. This has a window relief cuts on it, and it is optic ready as well. The good thing about this, it does come with steel sights, which is good. I wish Glock would did that. Nowadays, you know, so many options available, but you can swap out. Everything's compatible to Glock parts, aftermarket parts, whatever it may be. But the cool thing about this, I like this from your standard Glock, is the grip texture here. They call this the Grizzly texture here, which is the Grizzly here pistol, and it's chamber 9mm. Again, full size. It does come with a 17 round mag, KCI magazine. I have used this in the past, and they've been seen very reasonable. But we'll test that out here in a second. So you have full Picatinny rail on the bottom here, window cuts, threaded barrel, arm arc cut, optic, no plates needed, so we'll mount directly into the slide. Standard trigger, Glock trigger here, nothing fancy to talk about. Just your standard Glock. Rounded trigger guard, undercut, slightly finger groove here, which is not really noticeable, but it is pronounced a little bit. But it does have a oversized mag will help for your magazine exchange and everything. But pretty simple, standard Glock 17. Very affordable at 300 bones, so you can get one of these. Again, they got various available models, and then now they have the compact size. The thing about this is that a lot of people have issues about the slide stop releasing, but I've done a little bit of modification. Nothing real hard to do. Very simple. Just sand with the catches here. Just sand it down a little bit smooth, and that will fix that problem. It will drop the slide very easily. Easy fix. But enough talking. Everything will be down the bottom. Make sure to check the links down below as well. And let's go ahead and shoot this thing and see how well it does. So stand by. All right, guys, we got a full magazine. It was a little bit stiff to put it in, but once you keep loading and unloading, the magazine will break in, of course. This is the KCI magazine comes with it. Let's go ahead and chamber just fine. Again, the slide dropped just fine. Again, if you do that little bit of sanding right there with the catches on the slide, you should be fine. But out of the box, it's you know, a little bit hard to drop. All right, full mag. Let's see if I can do. We're about 5 yards. Let's see what kind of process we get here. And it ran just fine. Magazine drops. Doesn't drop too freely, but it does drop. The magazine button, it is kind of recessed a little bit, so that's good. You have, if I mention, some finger ledges here, which they call a gas pedal with texture in it. A place to pull your thumb, your support hand, thumb there to kind of drive the firearm down. I really don't use that a lot, but it is there if you need to. So it's got a nice little shelf. It doesn't protrude that much at all. Again, the slide drops just fine. Like I said, if you do that modification, the sights are not going to be night size. They are going to be fluorescent illuminate, whatever you call it. So it will charge on the light, but they are green, and you can see it pretty decent out here in the daylight. But you can always change that as well as you know. But you shouldn't left. That's just me, but it is. you know, hit a few times in the center. I don't know if you can see that, but again, that's just me. I'm sure, you know, that's just the way I am when it comes to shooting Glock. But works fine with the KCI. Now I do have 3 other magazines here, different brands, just in case you do have. Now I do have a standard Glock, a Man 2 magazine, and a Magpul. Let's go ahead and start with the Magpul first. I only have 3 rounds in each one, and just to see, make sure it works. Chambers. All right, there we go. Locks open, drop freely. Now we're going to use the just your standard Glock magazine. Chamber. Locks, no problem. Kind of drops freely in a way. And we got the Man 2 magazine here. Let's see. And it locks open, drops fine. So there you go. As far as shootability goes, seems to be doing good. I like it. These serrations, I didn't mention that serrations are very front serrations, which is good. Rear serrations. It does need a little bit break in as far as the slide goes. It is kind of a little bit gritty. It is oil from the factory, so it's got enough oil. But after time, after you shoot it, it's gonna, you know, break itself in. Again, the trigger, just standard Glock trigger, nothing fancy. You can always change that. But the good thing about this is I like the texture, which is a much improvement than your standard Glock, which is not too aggressive, but aggressive enough to keep it on there. My hand doesn't slide. Plus, it's a full-size pistol, and that little bit of magwell here that's built into the grip really keeps your hand in place. And like I said, slightly undercut there. And yeah, so far it's just good. For 17, I mean, it's not going to have much recoil again, but we're going to hand shoot some more, and we're also going to shoot it for suppress. I just got a new suppressor, just picked it up, and it's a primary weapons. What is this? The BDE 9mm can, which is takes on baffles. It's a 3D printed titanium. I think it's really what it is. Review coming up on that. Really excited to shoot that too. But enough talking. Let's go ahead and load up some 147 grain and shoot a suppress. Stand by. Alright guys, I got the can on there. As you can see, that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. And you can remove this 2 baffle, make it even shorter. Of course, it's not going to be as quiet. But I want to go ahead and run some 115 grain, just full metal jacket, just to see what the sounds different is, as well if it functions as well. Alright, here we go. 5 rounds. Whew, very excited about this. Here we go. Alright, malfunction there. Alright, we have malfunction there. Put this round back in the magazine, which is very interesting. Not about 115 grain. Kind of crazy, but let's just give it a shot again. Yeah, it's not working. Not cycling. Let's see, we got one more round here. Yeah, it's not cycling. It does have a booster, so if people are saying, oh, I don't have a booster, it does have a booster. Whew. Make sure it's tightened on there. So, 115 grains, for some reason that ran, but let's go ahead and try 147 grain. See if that'll run. There we go. Nope. Nope. Doesn't want to run. Nope. Alright, let me take my ears off just at least to get a feel of what it sounds like here. Maybe that cycle? Maybe it's a break-in thing with this pistol, but try again. That was the last round, did not like back. So, not sure is that a silencer issue or pistol issue, but they kind of cycle there a little bit. Now, as far as the blowback, it doesn't have much blowback on your face, but let's go ahead and take the can back off, run 147 grain just to make sure that's what maybe the issue was. It ran fine 115 at the beginning, but let's go ahead and take the can off and continue shooting without the suppressor. All right, stand by. All right, guys, we're back again. I got 5 rounds of the 115 grain full metal jacket. Let's see if I can hit the steel. All right, ran fine. And I got 147 grain flat nose. Let's see if it runs. Ran just fine. So might be just a break-in period, but we're just gonna continue shooting, have some fun with it, and give my final opinion. So stand by. Alright guys, you're seeing the Grizzly 101 from Bear Creek Arsenal in action, and I have to say it's a great pistol. Of course, need a little bit of break-in. I haven't put many rounds through it, but as you can see, it does function well with different magazines, different grain of ammo that I have available myself. But as far as suppressed, I think that's something just needs to be broken with the firearm. Other than that, I really like the texture. The mag well here built in, which is good for reloading. Full-size pistol if you're looking for affordable, something to carry, you know, outside or just home defense. You know, can beat the price of this, and you can always upgrade. It is optic ready, threaded for suppression. You can always change everything. Any aftermarket Glock parts will fit in this, but out of the box for 300 bones, can beat it. Now they came out with the compact size, which is the Glock 19. I think it's a great option available for a very good price. But other than that, Bear Creek Arsenal, I appreciate those guys for sending the BC-1. Long time coming. I really like the rose gold barrel here. Really stands out and everything. And so far, so good. As far as shootability goes, functionality, as you can see, it works fine other than being suppressed. But again, that's something that needs to be probably related firearm broken in a little bit more, because I mean it's not the smoother action or sly, but after a while, to put several hundred rounds, it's going to smooth out. Of course, you can always upgrade trigger or magazine button or sights, and you can also option for armor cut optic ready here directly, but it doesn't come with any screws, so that's something you got to think about. One thing about the barrel protector here, it does come on loose, so you have to check on that. It's still a little hot. Check on that, make sure it doesn't back completely off. But if you put like a rubber O-ring on there, that prevents from backing off. It helps from keeping it on there while you're shooting. But on that, again, they do have very options, non-threaded, different color barrels, and I think it's gonna be a great option again from Bear Creek, knowing that be affordable and available from them to get if you're looking for affordable firearm handgun here to carry, or just to have fun, or either for home protection. But I think it'll be a great option. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think about the BC-101 from Bear Creek Arsenal. I think it's a great option. Now they got so many options available there. Just another option that you can get if you're looking for a photo firearm. Full capacity of 17 round plus 1, and is the standard of Glock 17 pretty much there. And again, if you send that slide where the latch catches, the slide style catches, you can fix that option, that issue there, from the box, from the factory, and that helps drop the slide with no issue, as you can see. But that's pretty much it, guys. All right, guys, let me know what you think about the BC-101 again. I appreciate Bear Creek Arsenal fans support the channel. More to come from those guys. Check out the links down below, as well description below. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, like, share. That really helps. And I hope to get to 15 before the end of the year, which is going to be only a few months here left on the year. But hopefully we can get there to 15,000 subscribers. There's more to come, guys. Again, follow me on all social media like Instagram. That's where I'm mostly posting deals or upcoming products for review on the channel, kind of give you a sneak peek. As well, check out my campsite. I will in the description down below on my Instagram, so you can find all kind of deals, discount codes for many different other products and stuff that I review on the channel, and saves you money and helps me out that way. All right, guys, as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.